Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steven. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button. Get the bell notification on so you don't miss out on the next episode of Brockton County, an Ontario-themed city. And make sure to hit the like button too. The like button helps the channel a lot. And follow me on Instagram too, where I post some cool pictures of the city. And, I kind of treat them as a bit of reminders for launches of the videos. But every day, 10 a.m. Eastern, I post. So anyway, so in today's episode, we are going to look at the waterfront for the first time. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I was just kind of doing some planning in my head about where things would go, and we're going to try to get about 3 distinct things out of this waterfront. Leisure, cargo, and a cruise ship harbor. Even though cruise ships might not be the most realistic thing in this game for the theme that we're kind of going for on Lake Ontario, but I still think it'd be interesting to have a harbor in general in this area, plus because one, it brings in tourism for the area and the city. The game mechanics love this, the cruise ship harbor. Plus, it takes, from what I gather, it takes some pressure off of the intercity trains as well. But perhaps there are cruise ships coming in from Buffalo, New York, or maybe they're just lake cruise ships, and anyways, we're just not going to think about the realism of this too much because I think it'd be really cool to get one in. So so 3 things: leisure, activities, a cruise ship harbor, and cargo. So I think we're going to start off with the cruise ship harbor today and maybe start looking at what some of the leisure aspects of our waterfront could look like. And then I think cargo is probably going to be a next week thing, if at all. So yeah, let's dive into it. So I'm going to kind of focus primarily in this quadrant right here, because we have our metro connection here, which is going to be great. I'm kind of eyeing the cruise ship harbor somewhere around here, and then this is kind of where I'm eyeing a bit of the leisure. I'm hoping that by having the industrial over here, it could kind of be like a cool industrial reclamation project, or maybe the province has since reclaimed this land, because it is a bit lower, as you can see. So perhaps with the lake kind of the levels fluctuating over time, now that they've in the last 40 years they've really kind of gotten the lake levels to stabilize, perhaps now they've reclaimed some land and they're starting to develop. And plus, I think this system interchange here would be really convenient for having kind of like a big, a bit larger of a leisure development. Plus, this beach here is also pretty great. I like the shape of it for public use. But then again, it is by the industry, so maybe I'm thinking too far ahead of myself, and we'll put that over here, and this will be just something else. But today's episode, we're going to be focusing right in here. But we're going to start off with power, because I forgot to do this off camera. So power was fluctuating, as you can see over here. So I'm going to try to dive in here and see if we can get another one. It looks like we can, but you know what I probably should have done first is check the budget and see if we can bump power up. We can't. Okay, so that's fine. I'm just going to take the fence out. I'm going to use the picker mod. I'm going to pick this road. I'm going to bring it out right to there. We could almost get a second entry point here, but that's fine. We're going to go into power here. We're going to grab our solar power plant. Perfect. And you know what? That takes us pretty much right down to where we need to be. So let's just grab our fence. And I'm just going to bring it out right to the end. So let's just turn off our guidelines. And let's just try to eyeball it. Yeah, there we go. I'll bring this right along to here. And I just realized that the fence doesn't work this way. So we'll have to just bring that to about there. That works. And then we'll delete the previous fence that runs alongside of this one. There we go. And in the future we could get some more out this way. So I think I'll just preemptively do that since we're out here. Just let's turn our guidelines back on. All right, and then we'll just bring this down to about there. And there we go. All right, so we can definitely fix this fence in the future when we get our next solar plant. Yeah, this worked out pretty nicely. And Riverside is running the power plant. We still have tons of industrial space over here. There's tons of development we can do in this area, and we got lots of residential demand, which I'm kind of hoping we get some cool condos down by the waterfront. And then also in today's episode, we're gonna maybe think about getting a ferry harbor in, and then that ferry harbor could also get some access to the islands. So yeah, anyways, let's think about the shape of this area here. So I'm thinking we're gonna go with the quay. There's kind of a bit of a seawall here, it seems. Yeah, so I think we'll try to level it down to, I wonder if that'll work if we just use this level. Oh, undo that. Holy moly. Let's grab that level. Oh, wrong thing. Brush size. There we go. And let's see if that is at terrain height. It looks like we're 1 meter above sea level, or lake level. I think that's probably really good if we can play around with that height. So let's just delete this seawall here. Okay. Let's see where this one goes. Let's delete that. So there might be a touch of flooding, but I think we can manipulate that with our keys. Okay, let's grab the smoothing tool, and we'll just kind of smooth out this whole area because we're starting to develop it. All right. We're getting some traffic back up here. It's kind of to be expected, but that is for another episode, probably entitled something like Traffic Fix. I mean, we're due for a transit, kind of like a transit overhaul episode, so we'll see when I can try to squeeze that in the schedule. Whoa. Button. Let's just take out these trees since we're going to be building over here, and we'll plant some more when we actually start kind of like detailing a little bit, but we just don't want to build over top of these trees. Otherwise, we are going to just have them rendering underneath our buildings, and that's not good, right? Sorry, quick sip of coffee. All right, so we could probably dredge out the sand here, or we can kind of just try to square it off a little bit. Have like a bit of a straight line here along this edge. These islands kind of act as a bit of a pre-built seawall, right? So we don't really need to worry about having breakwaters. We can pretty much have them flat to the landscape. We could also jut them out, and then, I mean, that might work. We could kind of just drag this. I don't think this is even. Is it? I don't think so at all. Look at that. Okay, now it's even, which means this isn't even then. That looks a bit better. We could just kind of drag this right out, and then this could bleed like go right into like a dock area. That could work. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Because this main street would just kind of end in the docks. And then we could bring this and we could kind of curve it right in. And then this area could all be developed into residential. I mean, this is pretty close to our leisure district too, so it'd be really prime real estate. Kind of just developing on the fly here. And then we can, yeah, so if we have that kind of stick out right up through here, we could have our passenger terminal. I mean, maybe the lake is really shallow and it needs to be out a bit farther or something like that, those boats. So let's just grab that height. Let's try to find a good area to dredge out like this. And then let's pick the same height that we had previously. And let's just try to level it out a good distance out into the lake. And we're going to be playing on 3-speed here so that the water can kind of fix itself. We're doing this. Is that too big? That is too big. Alright. I think that might have to do. And then what we'll do is we'll just grab the smoothing tool. No, not the smoothing tool. This tool, we'll just shrink it down a little bit. And we'll try to just, well, that's a bit too small, I guess. Try to just kind of help ourselves out a little bit. Over here for our key. And let's look at our keys here. So I'm going to go into the new one. And we'll be using the simple seawall with a fence for now. And I'm just going to wait till the water fixes itself. Yeah, and then so with this road will come right down. We can get, maybe it can stop right here, and then we can kind of get like a bit of a one-way system. We'll have the cruise ship harbor right at the end, and maybe we can have the ferry terminals on both sides. We'll have two, and this, the metro station could actually curve right into the middle. That could be cool. Or it can just be right on the outside. We'll see when we get to that. We could actually even have two. Like one. Nah, that's pretty close. I mean, it is pretty close, but it would be convenient for people, wouldn't it? Well, we'll definitely get a tram. Well, we're getting a tram running down over here. Maybe the tram can come right down. No, that wouldn't really work out. Oh, wait, look at that. The zoo leveled up. We can touch on that later. Alright, so let's just try and find a good spot to start this out. We'll bring it out to about here. And then I'll just continue it like so. There we go. And then just bring it out like that. And then it looks like we're going this way a bit. Alright, so let's now upgrade, or I guess downgrade, the end here. Do I not have key while upgrading? I guess not. Okay, well that's fine. We'll go to this one. Straight. There we go. So this one is fenceless. This one is fenced. It's a bit odd with the way the curves work here. But let's go into move it here. We're going to click this. We're going to grab all our nodes. I'm just going to grab all of these. And we'll set it to the same height. And I think we'll set it to this height. There we go. I'm not sure how many of them really changed. But yeah, I mean, that works. And let's try to find the middle of this. So we'll grab a roadway. Sure, industrial road. And we'll just kind of do something like that. Let's try to find the middle. So we'll go off of this. Oh, I guess that is the middle right there, isn't it? And then we can connect up like that. So bring this up here, and then I guess we'll connect up like so. Then we'll use move it to realign it. So it's going to be a bit off, but we want this road to be as straight as possible. So let's take a look at the zoning here. So do need to move this one over more, and this one too then. And then these are going to follow suit. Okay, so it does change angle a little bit. So I guess that's probably good for our grid anyways. We really get some elevation change here. But we'll play around with that once we kind of get this all going. So we'll delete it up to about there. Now let's take our, that's not the right one, a little dredging tool here. And whoa, that's really deep, eh? Okay, well, let's just do this, grab that height, and we'll dig it all out right at the end for the cruise ship. And then we'll grab that height, and we'll just kind of, oh, I think I did it wrong. Whoops. I gotta click that height. Oh, no. Oh, no, that is right, okay. I'm really new with this tool, the sloping tool. Never really been good at it, and I've just kind of ignored it, to be honest. I've never really thought about trying to learn how to use it properly, and I guess that shows. Alright. And then we'll just take our smoothing tool, we'll smooth out everything over here. I guess the smoothing tool kind of works in the same way, doesn't it? Alright, so I'll wait for that all to clear. And Yeah, so we'll bring this road down then too. So I'll grab it with this. And we'll just get it straight down, and we'll do the same thing with this one, just so we can kind of get a good sense of where the roads are at. Perhaps this one too. We do have another connection here, but not everything has to be connected to the collector down here, right? So this is rather steep, so there are going to be definitely some changes we're going to have to do to the landscape here. But, you know, I'm excited. Let's try to find a good route to get. I guess it would be the lakeshore part, right? That would be the through street for everything. And it looks like we can end the key right here too, so that's really good. It's already kind of blended in, but a great way to blend it into the rocks here, or into the ground, is to use some of these and just try and find a good spot that would kind of mimic the end of the key into this cliff. Yeah, I think this might work. It's pretty good. Then maybe if we just get the smoothing tool a little bit, we can just smooth it out, the edges. Oh, and we're flooding. Yeah, I mean, I would love to speed it up a bit more, but I can't really. We did take it down to as low as we possibly can go. We're already at 3 speed. Alright, so yeah, I think this is going to work out all together. Let's maybe think about doing some sloping work here. So we'll go into our multi-tool here, and I'll say from here, I want to slope it down to here. Let's see what that's going to do. It's not too bad. Okay, so we'll go from here down 4 is what we did, right? 4 total nodes. Okay, from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from here. It's actually not too bad. A 6% grade is fine for some of these cars. And then we'll do another slope. Oops, wrong thing. Down to here. Let's check our grade. Yeah, that was right at the end. Perfect. Whoops. Alright. So, now let's grab our smoothing tool and let's just try to blend it into the hillside a bit more. Be better for development later on. And we'll definitely need to do a couple more passes, probably. But I think we can also look at changing the way this looks as well. So why don't we try and go below ground, so it'll look like tunnel. Then we'll just grab this. Okay, I'm gonna grab that node. And then let's click ground level. There we go. Oh, darn. Didn't hold shift in time. Okay, move it. Grab that. Oops, did it again. And exit. Back to move it. Hold shift. There we go. I can shift this down a little bit. Actually, I guess not. I guess I really just need to just hold this one, right? Yeah, that's much better. And this can curve around, and since we're still on a hill, we can make it an elevated station. Alright, so now that the water is kind of subsided, let's try to get rid of the sand here, and let's just make it. Actually, never mind. We'll just kind of play around with that later. Alright, let's get our cruise ship harbor in. Yeah, this is going to work out pretty great. It's just like the exact same size as what we need, isn't it? Alright. I'm going to pause the game here, because I really don't want cruise ships to start coming in until we're ready. Alright, and then we're going to put it to the same height as the key. There we go. And then, oops, let's Let's move it here. Let's try to sneak it back in as far as we can, so that we use kind of the key as the edge. Yeah, I mean the fence kind of goes in. I wonder if we can just touch it up, maybe 1, 2, and the key kind of disappears. Yeah, so the cruise ships pull in right into here. Yeah, you know, I think this works. It's not the biggest building in the world, right? So, yeah. All right. So I know there's a way to get rid of this road with move it, but I just realizing now that I'm forgetting how it works. I think it's with segments. No, but maybe it's in the new node controller. Unlock segment. Yeah, there we go. So I can unlock that. Now I can delete it, which is nice because that road isn't exactly the best. But now we can kind of center it a bit better too. So let's just grab the building. There we go. And let's try to just pave in these little teeny edges. Oops. Blend it in a bit better. All right. Yes, very nice. So, I guess what we can do is we can extend this down now, right? So we can bring that down. And then let's actually just redraw this in. I don't want to delete this segment here, but let's just try to keep it straight, and then we can bring it right down. I guess we'll bring it down to here, and then now let's redo this slope. So we'll go from here to here, I guess to here actually, because that is the exact level we want, a 4.9% slope. That's really good. Come right down into the harbor here, and now let's try to find the road that we want to use, and I guess we want a road with parking on it, but I think we'll go with a one-way road. So we'll go with this one-way 2-lane road, with parking, I guess, because the grass one doesn't have parking, but maybe some of the other ones do. I don't know. I'll just stick with the vanilla road because I'm always scared playing around too much with these new roads and assets. Okay, so let's just try. There's no way that's actually straight. I guess that is. Okay, there we go. Right, and then we'll flip this around. Let's actually just keep it straight too. Sorry for all these mulligans I'm calling today. Right, let's then grab one-way road, and I guess let's try to figure out where we want this switch over. It's right here. And you know what? Let's actually go for a bigger road here. Yeah, and then we'll take this 4-lane road. Let's go with trees as well. Right down the middle here. I mean, I guess that's fine. We're not really going to be zoning too much over here, are we? Okay, maybe we go back to these grass roads, and I'll just do a grass one instead of the ones with trees. And the reason why I'm looking at doing this is because I'm not sure how many people are going to be taking this road from this way. And then what we can do is we can grab just our normal road, go into freeform, and we'll just kind of look at curving up this way, maybe up the bluff, and then we'll I don't know, I guess we can just connect up into here for now. That'll encourage more traffic through here. And then we'll also do the same kind of thing. Let's go with a straight road right here. Let's try to line it up with this. There we go. That's pretty good. And then now we can actually finally connect up. Okay, let's do that, and we'll do that, and then now I'll just grab this with move it, grab the node. There we go. Oh, that wasn't the vanilla one, wasn't it? Oopsies. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. So maybe that shouldn't be... Anyways, okay, I'm not going to be too picky about it. And now we come into here. This is fantastic. It's looking great. Oops. There we go. It's got a light on it for now. I guess it doesn't really need a light, so what we'll do is we'll put yield right here, and then we'll get some dedicated turning lanes. We're all good, I guess. I guess it'll matter in the future. But now let's try to figure out where we want our subway stop here. So I'm kind of thinking, or metro. I'm kind of thinking, yeah, this is a bit too big, eh? Move right along through here. Get it right. I was really hoping this would fit a bit nicer. You could get it also right here. That actually kind of works. That's pretty cool too, isn't it? Let's see if any of the content creator pack ones kind of work. So we got the elevated bypass metro. Now, like I said, I don't mind the bypass for an end station. I think it looks a bit nicer. Yeah, I don't know about that one though. Dual island, that's just not the coolest looking thing. This really works here, doesn't it? I think we can swing that. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. Let's actually just delete it one more time. I just want to make sure that without anarchy that fits in. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty darn cool looking. This kind of gives me an idea. Get a second one right here. Get a second connection to something else, but no, we're trying to keep this pretty limited. It'd be great if we could snap it in a bit more like south, like right in the middle here. That'd be really cool. But I don't know if that's gonna work out. So we also got the ground level ones, but I don't know if we're gonna go with the ground level or the elevated, because we could easily just throw them over on this road here. It's just a bit too far. I really like the look of these. Plus, I think in the winter this one would be a bit, bit easier to stand. Okay, so yeah, I mean that works. It's pretty cool. The subway will kind of roll right into here. All right, so let's just grab this, make sure we're elevated. And I think what we'll do is we'll just grab move it here. Okay, we're gonna grab these two. We're gonna swing it over like this. Let's check out underground really quickly. There we go. Yeah, so if we're gonna do this, definitely need to curve it out a bit more, don't we? I mean, that's fine right off the bat though, to do that. And we'll swing this one way over. The height difference is actually bigger than I thought it was going to be. But let's see if we can get this to work. Let's go with this. let's just delete that a little bit. Sorry for this view. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think we can get this to work. Whoops. Yeah, so it does rise up a little bit. So let's try to go underground again. There we go. And let's just try to sync this up a little bit nicer. Let's get a bit of a nicer curve on it for the entrance here. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, and then let's try just to maybe the network multi-tool. I hope that works here, because if we can grab... Oh, it does not work on this. Whoops. Network multi-tool. Why is nothing appearing? Oh, is it because I'm underground? Ah, there we go. Okay, if we get it sloped to here, so it's pretty much a 2% grade. I mean, that's totally fine. But if we are able to grab this and just elevate it ever so slightly so that it emerges at ground level, that's really nice. It's a great curve. Okay, so let's try and use the network multi-tool just to smooth it out as much as we can. Yeah, at 1% grade. Whew. Okay, and then I wonder if I can go underground again. Hold shift, right? Oh no, we're already underground. And then if we are able to do the whole thing at a 1% slope, that's pretty nice. Wow. And nothing messed up underneath the roads. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. It worked out really nicely. And then let's just try to make this a bit smoother. Which I guess is a bit trickier than it seemed. Probably because there's too many nodes there. Okay, let's go to ground level here. Exit that. I mean, there's two nodes right here. Oh no, what happened? What the heck? Okay, there we go. And now I can actually fix this up a bit nicer. All right. Pretty cool little end station here. I think what we'll do though is, I'm assuming that there's going to be a bunch of other stuff through here, right? So what I'm thinking is eventually maybe we can get a tram running down this road. So we're gonna be able to bring it in right through here. Maybe we can get it to stop right underneath here. Let's try to get that tram. We'll get just a one-way road, I guess, really, but just a one-way tram road. So I think that's in the tram sections. One lane, one-way tram track. Yeah, that's perfect. And then just connect it up like that. The tram could easily sneak down like that, and then we just need a one-way tram. One-way tram track, yeah. That's the two-lane one that we've got. But if we're looking for the road ones, one lane, tram in the middle. We need two lanes with the tram on the left, probably. Tram on the right though. Okay, let's try this one. It's only one lane coming out of here though. But now the tram is all together. I mean, that doesn't really matter that much. And then when you come onto this part, that's like the park and ride kind of thing. And I think it's a shared lane. It's a dedicated, okay. Maybe we can go with a shared lane one then. No parking. Is that the one we have? Oh no. Wrong way. Well, we don't exactly know where it's going yet, do we? So I guess we can play around with it a little bit. Maybe I can get a special one from the workshop or something. Yeah, okay, I'll just stop fiddling around with this. We'll just leave it at that for now. Oh, wrong one. Okay, and then what we would do is this would become an asymmetrical road, right? So we don't really have that option, so I guess we'll just go with a 4-lane road with tram tracks right through here. Okay, and there we go. So that's how the tram would come into here. This is going to become like a bit of like a kiss and ride kind of situation. So maybe we can go with a 1U road with parking instead. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, but in order to accommodate this, what I would like to do is to grab the nodes here. Why can't I grab the node? Oh, darn, really? I think I need to unlock this road, don't I? There we go. Okay, so it locked it again. Nope, I just can't choose the node apparently. Okay, weird. But I think this is gonna be kind of the vibe we'll go for. Okay, so we'll need some other things through here. Let's get some taxi stands. I think this is a great spot. Let's turn Anarchy on. Do 2 of them right there. Maybe we can get... no, that'll just be a dedicated system. And then we'll get pavement right through here. And I think what we'll do is we'll make this a bit of a park. Kind of. I mean, we could probably just bring pavement all the way into here. And then right down here too. Alright. That's okay. So it means we need a bit of a crossing through here if we're going to make a bit of a pathway system, aren't we? So let's go into our node controller and let's throw in a node pretty much right down the middle here. So let's try to line it up with this. Okay. And oh man, is this road really locked up? Can I add a node here? Yeah, I can. Okay, so maybe now I can grab those nodes. Weird. Okay, anyways, let's grab node controller. And then let's make this a crossing. It is a crossing. Okay, it just doesn't look like it. Alright, and then let's grab our pathway. And I guess we'll just go with our favorite pathway for this series, the zoo path. Just connect up like this, and then we'll connect all the way up like that. Could we get a connection through here? Yeah, probably. And should we through here? No, I think we'll leave it. Well, you know what? This path doesn't exactly work with the amount of concrete through here. Maybe the university path does. Not particularly. Maybe the red path? I mean, that's pretty cool. Let's change it up a little bit. Alright, so let's just grab our nodes here. There we go. And I can drag this one. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Alright. Okay, holy cow, Steven. Straight road. We're on the pathway. There we go. Alright, what's happening here? Probably because guidelines are turned on and node snapping and everything like that, because that usually doesn't like pathways that much. Okay, we'll do that. And it's also because of that darn huge node. There we go. Let's make sure it's the same height as that. And unfortunately, it's going to look a bit silly. So we'll leave it at that. And then this one can come right to the edge here. Same with this one. And then right here as well. Alright, let's go over this way. Let's bring it right down to the edge of the pathway, or the sidewalk, which I guess would be right there. And then we'll fill in like that. I guess what we can do is just continue this through here. Yeah, that works. And then if buses were to come down here, where would the buses go? I guess we could get, since, I mean, we're gonna have a tram and a subway. So if anything, maybe we can get like the buses to stop over here at these taxi terminals, and we can use them like bus stops again. And then this can become a bit of a plaza kind of situation. So I wonder if we can get this to work. Yeah, very nice. And then maybe a cafe down in here. Nice. I don't know if this is going to work, but if it does, it'd be awesome. Now there's too many trees down there. Oh, you know what? We could just flip them. The info booth, I just think is like maybe where you buy your tickets for the tram and the subway. And then we've got the cafe underneath the subway stop. I mean, that's pretty cool, but come to think of it, yeah, I mean, why not? Why do we, I don't know. There's probably places to eat inside of there, right? So, take back for like the 18th time in today's episode. But, you know, that's the joy of building this game, right? And playing this game. So many things you can do and so many different things as well. If we could get it over here, that'd be awesome. Right in that little corner there, but maybe not. I think there's some elevation issues here. Let's just grab this node and we'll throw it to the same height as one of the keys. There we go. And that means this one can also go down to the right height. And I think this one also needs to be lowered. Oh, look at that. Maybe that was, oops. Maybe that was causing some of our issues. Okay, and then this one can also go to a key wall height, which I guess we can just use that one. Yeah, okay, everything else is. Yeah, this turned out pretty nice. Okay, let's just try to detail this area out ever so slightly, just a touch more. Let's just grab a single one of these. And yeah, maybe instead of a cafe, there's all these places to buy some stuff. Throw that there. There's a food truck over here. Oh, how would he get over there then? I think he'd be on this side. Yeah, maybe this is like a fish and chips truck. We'll have like two right there. All right, and then there's more in the props as well. So there's the ticket booth guy, the newspaper dude. I don't know. Okay, we'll do that. And the grill. Okay, so let's get the grill right over here. And this looks like it's a ticket booth. That's okay. All right. And then maybe we go back to here and we'll grab another food truck. And this guy's right over here. Yeah. And let's grab some picnic tables. People have maybe moved them around a little bit. All right. And I don't know, let's just get a garbage can over here. Should we get some flowers Sure, why not? Just go to get some height here so I can try to line it up a bit nicer. All right. We'll get 2 right here. Oh, I think those are a bit off, sorry. I'm not the best detailer, as you probably know, but you know, I go for the themes, right? Alright, we got one there too. And why don't I just move it here? I'll find this pillar. Let's go to props, I think that is. Decals, I don't know what it is. Maybe they're considered a building. Okay, I'm gonna copy that. Then let's throw it right here, because otherwise it's a bit freaky that it's just kind of floating there, right? Let's just rise it up right into here. Okay, and then I like that. So as soon as it disappears, I will click it in. Click. There we go. Yeah, it's a bit nicer. And then maybe we can get some props through here. Those aren't props. Maybe a couple benches. Okay, let's turn prop and tree anarchy on. What? Oh, come on. There it is. Okay, prop and tree anarchy. It just doesn't like it. Okay, so I won't try to fiddle around with it too much. But you know, I think overall it turned out pretty nicely. Yeah, I don't really know what to do with that space now, but I think the build turned out nice. Maybe we can get a couple more of these taxi stands, then maybe we can use one of them as buses, maybe these ones as buses or something like that, and then the rest of them won't be. Because I wonder if we can... They're just not zoning on this road or something like that? Okay, well, let's try to move it here. It's like this is frozen now too. Okay, weird. Weird. Let's grab that, and then I'm just going to grab it with move it, building, copy, and then let's get this right in here, right parallel to that, and then we'll get another one over here. Awesome. Yeah, you know, oh, the sightseeing buses could be cool from here too. Walking point of interest. Yeah, maybe we can do that at the end. But the sightseeing bus depot, you know what? We should totally have this over here in our kind of semi-industrial area. We already have our bus depot over this way. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's grab our industrial road. Straight road. Let's turn our guidelines back on. And this one too. We lost some zoning over there, that's fine. And let's go over here, let's get our sightseeing bus depot. Let's put it slightly off the main road. And then I think we're gonna get a helicopter depot out here too. Since it is pretty close to... Oh, it's not close to the highway, never mind. But we already have a fire depot. I don't think we have a medical helicopter depot. 1,500 a week. Okay, let's get it in. Yeah, okay. That works. And then we'll just zone up some of this. So what we'll do is, yeah, we'll just do this entire block, but I'm going to split it up right here. And then let's take this off. Actually do that. Nope, that works. I'll split that up. And then we'll do that. Okay. Yeah, okay, that works. Alright, so we'll be able to get those sightseeing buses in eventually. Why don't I just turn that off for now? Just so we're not spending unnecessary amounts of money at the moment. Alright, let's put the game back on. And let's kind of see what's happening. So I know that I did see the fact that this right here is a bit off. So let's do some sloping. So we'll go down to here, and we'll go up to about here. Yeah, that's much better. Aha! Water, of course. It wouldn't be an episode without me forgetting water, right? Alright, and then let's bring this right up. Connect up. That should have everything. Alright, let's make sure that we have our metro stop in place. So let's just grab it here, drag stop to move it right through there, and then we'll drag stop to add line, or drag, yeah, anyways, that worked. Okay, so everyone that comes out of here should just hop onto the metro for now, but when we get the tram going, that'll really help out. I wonder if there's a different key we can use for this side, because it's not really the nicest, or the nicest part of the build, right? It's the kind of the back end of it. You know, I kind of like these ones, but I wonder if it works. Invalid shape. Okay. This one, simple key wall, fenceless. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I have a mod conflict or something like that. Anyways, okay, I'll just leave it. It's fine. But over here this is the simple seawall that we have. And this is the simple city key. And then we have the tiers, right? So what I'm thinking is, yeah, let's actually back this up. I love these tier ones. Okay, straight line. And then we'll take it out to, love it if it's a straight line, and that lines up perfectly with that. So I think, I mean, it kind of works right over here. It's a bit weird, but I wonder if we can get maybe some rocks in there to kind of fix it a little bit. Let's delete this. Let's grab just a basic road. Let's try to line it up a bit better here. Oh, I guess we'll be using a tram road, won't we? So let's just use our basic tram road. This one. And I would love it if people could just easily walk right on. So let's just turn on guidelines now. There we go. Okay, and then if I just grab this node here, touch it like that, it's pretty good. And then we just use our paver tool, pave all this in. Okay, we'll have to live with a little spot somewhere. But now people can, you know, come down and enjoy the water. Okay, but we do need a rock for this area here, or something to block off this awkward curved connection. So let's just try to end the episode on that. And we're already running out of power again. What the heck, eh? That's too big. I mean, that's pretty cool. It's like, the rocks are really weird. Like, they go from being like, oh, it's just a bit too big, to being, oh, it's way too puny. Yeah, I don't know if this one will work either. And these ones are too small, and they don't really stack either. So unless this one kind of works out, 'cause what I need it to do is I need it to blend in ever so slightly without protruding. So yeah, see, that protrudes too much. Sorry, people. All right, well, and then this is just too big. As well. I mean, why would there be a rock there, right? So if I just move it ever so slightly, yeah, it's just protruding a bit too much. Oh, I almost have it. See if that works. Once the streets stop flooding, we can kind of take a peek at it. But yeah, that's actually not too bad. And let's see if we get maybe some of these smaller rocks in here too to help the look. No, it's not really helping the look at all. So I wonder if this will help at all. So let's just try to raise up the height. Let's go a bit less. Yeah, I mean, that kind of works. And then over here, it's a bit smoother of a transition. I'd love it if we could get another rock in here, though. It's very unfortunate. Oh, why does it always have the silly rocks protruding from it? So we can't get it too close into the key. Otherwise that happens, right? And then I wonder if maybe any vegetation will help in this situation. Okay, proper tree anarchy. No, it doesn't really help the look of it too much. Whoops. Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit sticking out. No! What the heck? Yeah, I mean, maybe it's just a boulder that was here before, right? Alright, so yeah, you know what? There's the first cruise ships. Oh my gosh. There's a million. That guy looks like he's stuck. Holy cow. Oh my god. Look at them all. Okay, well, I was hoping that we could get a ferry over here, but maybe we can get the ferry pier at the end of this road or something like that. Because, I mean, or we could kind of look at getting it over here. Anyways, we'll change pace another time. Look at how many people are already coming through here. This is fantastic. The city is just a booming with car. If anyone knows how to fix this, let me know, because it really bugs me that this happens. Anyways, okay, so have a wonderful day. Let's try to just blend it in a bit better. And I'll talk to you soon. Peace out.